Prince Harry's story has been described as relatable and infuriating by the ghostwriter who penned his hugely successful memoir, Spare. Harry's bombshell book about growing up as a royal took the world by storm when it was released on January 10. From alleging his brother physically assaulted him to revealing he suffered from a frostbitten todger, the Duke's candor made his book an overnight success. Now, Spare's ghostwriter John Moringa has opened up about the genesis of the book and why he signed on to do it. "I just liked the dude. I called him dude right away, it made him chuckle," Moringa said. Prince Harry's Spare ghostwriter shouted at Royal and 2 a.m. Zoom row over Diana anecdote. The ghostwriter continued, "I found his story, as he outlined it in broad strokes, relatable and infuriating. The way he'd been treated, by both strangers and intimates, was grotesque." In an article for The New Yorker, Moringa added, "In retrospect, though, I think I selfishly welcomed the idea of being able to speak with someone, an expert, about that never-ending feeling of wishing you could call your mom." Princess Diana had died 23 years before his first conversation with the Duke of Sussex, and the ghostwriter's own mother, Dorothy Moringa, had just died. "And our griefs felt equally fresh," he said. The ghostwriter lifted the lid on the process of writing Harry's memoir, describing how the pair slowly amassed hundreds of thousands of words through Zoom, phone calls and texting. Harry suggested to Moringa that his primary motivation for writing Spare was to set the record straight on every lie ever published about him. Despite his noble intentions, Spare caused a furore, with the Duke's popularity nosediving in the wake of its release. An Ipsos Mori poll conducted on 1,000 Britons days after the book came out in January found less than a quarter held a favourable view of the Duke. Half of those responding to the Ipsos Mori poll said they held unfavourable views of the Duke, compared to the near 70% who backed Harry before the Sussexes' high-profile decision to step away as working royals in 2019. And this sentiment was shared stateside. Harry was liked by 46% of Americans in the first quarter of 2023, down from 52% in the fourth quarter of 2022, according to a recent Newsweek poll. Prince Harry's ghostwriter faced frenzied mob and stalkers when Spare came out in his autobiography. Harry makes a host of controversial claims about members of the royal family. One of the most explosive relates to his fraught relationship with his brother Prince William. At one point, the Duke of Sussex claimed his brother physically attacked him in a tense exchange about Harry's wife, Meghan Markle. Recounting the altercation at his London home in 2019, Harry says William called Meghan difficult, rude and abrasive, which Harry calls a parroting of the press narrative about his American wife. The confrontation then turned physical, Harry writes, "When William grabbed me by the collar, ripping my necklace, and knocked me to the floor." Stay up to date with all the big headlines, pictures, analysis, opinion and video on the stories that matter to you. Follow our social media accounts here on https://www. Facebook.com/ExpressUsNews and at ExpressUsNews.